Hi, I'm Laura Kelly, hanging out today in Orleans on this beautiful, sunny, crisp winter day at Sunbird, a brand new restaurant just opened up, full of so many local flavors. Today we'll introduce you to the owners, and you can hear all that's going on with their reasons and their purpose for creating something new and exciting here on the Cape. So over here you can see this is the local juice. The local juice girls are putting this together, and so you can get a variety of really pure, like they have this machine, and this is 24 hours old. I can't believe it, but so fresh, so good for you. Over here we have gluten-free cakes. This I know is a chocolate, and this is a walnut. Oh, I've tried them both, and I have to tell you, this I'm gonna have some of this today. It's incredible, and it's so cute what they have with these little, I call them fairy, little fairy boxes going on, and some books and couches. I mean, the feeling in here, it's like home, you know. It's really just comfortable to come and relax and hang out with other locals, meet new people, and try new flavors. It's really going to be I believe, more of like a, almost like a coffee shop kind of a feeling. There's a lot of different types of coffees, and Cape Cod Chai is here as well, so they're supporting local artists and artisans. I believe they'll get paintings up on the walls and some curtains coming down. But regardless, there's a lot already here to see and to share with our community. Hi, I'm Laura. We're at Sunbird in Orleans today. Can you tell us your name and maybe the reason why you chose Sunbird as a name?
Sure. My name's Jamie Sparrow. Sunbird is kind of a collaboration between originally my husband and myself. The name itself, well, we're both, my husband is a Sparrow, and that's my last name, as you know, from marriage. So we've always kind of had an affinity toward birds. And when we were opening our food truck, we were trying to come up with a good name and a brand, and he's in branding and marketing. And so I don't know how Sunbird came about. I think just because we're both warm people, we love warm weather, we love the sun, we wanted something with good energy and something probably that was also linked to birds. So Sunbird.
It came from your own personal heart.
Yeah, for sure. It's a very personal endeavor.
Tell us about your food truck, because that's how most people will remember Sunbird is the food truck in Wellfleet, right? Is that how you guys began?
It totally is. We moved back from California 5 years ago now, we were trying to figure out what to do. My husband is a designer and marketing and that kind of thing, and I've always worked in the food industry, so we wanted a business that we could combine those two things. And the food truck came along. There was a gentleman selling it in Wellfleet, and we thought it would be a great stepping stone and a way for us to kind of test our ideas and to collaborate and to see if people liked what we had to offer. So we opened the truck. This coming summer will be our 4th summer up in Wellfleet.
So you got to keep that going, even though you have a restaurant.
Yeah.
Wow.
The truck is the truck is it was our beginnings. Yeah, so it's a great little spot, and we'll be up there probably May through September again, and we just feel really lucky to have had the opportunity to run it and to continue to run it, and we would never be here without that little truck. So
well, I'm really glad to hear that, because I know you have a lot of regulars. A lot of my friends go there on a regular basis,
yeah.
So that's good. So tell us more about this spot, and like what, I guess in general, got you to bring together such a collaboration of high quality foods. What was your essence about all that?
I've worked in the restaurant industry in San Francisco forever, pretty much since I graduated college, all my inspiration comes from everything I was exposed to on the West Coast, and that has kind of been fed by the amazing people here that I've met. Our partner, Karen Densmore, who's in the kitchen right now, she's an amazing restaurateur. She had a beautiful restaurant in Boston. Christian, my husband, who just loves food and design. I think between the three of us, we really wanted something that was casual and comfortable and on the fly, but something that was a little more, I guess, what you would say, I guess, high end. But it's really just about real ingredients. It's real food.
Quality.
Yeah, yeah.
And you really pay attention to that. Now, do you get your foods locally?
We do. We try to get as many things locally as possible. Obviously, the winter time is a little more difficult than the summertime. Locally, organically, when possible. I think certainly our philosophy leans on that really heavily, but it really is about whole foods. And when we find a great ingredient or a great recipe or something we want to highlight, it's really about being able to put that together and put it out for people to enjoy on a really casual, everyday, regular basis.
It's great. I know you guys have couches here. I'm so excited to see.
We have couches.
Talk about casual.
Yeah.
Let's get more casual than that.
Yeah.
And you do support local businesses, like you've got Cape Cod Chai here, and who else?
The local juice. So those ladies are doing amazing juice. So we've got the local juice. We've got Cape Cod Chai. Sourcing from the farmers, I always, kind of feel like that is supporting local businesses. Really, for us, that's the biggest thing, the most fun thing is making connections with people that are close by. So when I get to go to the farmers market and see people and buy things from them and then put them here, and then the people that buy them from me have a connection with those people and with us, it's really cool. It comes together in a perfect little circle, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it supports the community.
Yeah,
And keeps
yeah.
it local.
And it's nice for us. Like the kitchen's open, and it's open for a reason. Like there should, for us, the connection between us and this is, there really shouldn't be much of a line. Like we wanted people to feel like when they came here that they were a part of the space and a part of our lives too, because that's what this is. This is our life.
And this is beautiful space. Like you've done this all yourselves, right?
Yeah, my husband.
I'm so impressed by the woodwork in here.
you.
It's so incredible.
Thank you.
The big beams and the huge tables.
Yeah, it was a collaboration for sure, but Chris is being a designer. I mean, he's definitely not a contractor, but he came up with a plan and he implemented it, and he made some mistakes along the way, and there's always a big learning curve when you haven't done something yourself, but we all think he did an amazing job.
Yeah,
so
we do too.
Anyway.
On the other side.
Yeah.
And meats. Tell us about meats. You have locally grown meats here?
We're sourcing right now from a company called Keneally, so they're right outside of Boston. They do, sometimes I do, like I've talked to Tim Friery, who's in Barnstable. I'm hoping to move closer and closer to being able to say that we're doing that on a grand scale. Right now it's piece by piece and sometimes in specials and things like that. Drew has some great chickens in churro that we hope to use. So it is little by little with the meat, because sometimes we're going through a lot more than what maybe say a local farmer could supply of just one cut, if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah.
But the goal is definitely to use them as often as we can.
Perfect. So you're going to get there. You're going to
Yeah,
strive.
oh yeah, for sure. And now with the space, it's a lot easier. The truck was very difficult because you're constantly moving things from a base kitchen to a truck, and storage is difficult. But when you're able to set up systems and do things all in one space, I think it makes things a lot more sustainable. And being able to source like that will be a lot more. We'll be able to do it a lot more, I think, here.
Nice.
So, yeah, and I think for us, it's really about taking baby steps. The truck was a little step, and it was way bigger than we ever imagined it would be. It took so much time and energy, and this is an extension of that, and we're just going to go little by little and do as much as we can when we can and as best we can, because we don't want to compromise the quality and what we care about for just trying to do everything all at once.
Yeah, well, that's your mission. Stick to it.
Yeah.
Because we are so fortunate to have you in our community.
Thanks, Laura.
It's a really big deal. I can come out and eat now.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's this for us is our dream. So if we get to share it and people really enjoy it, that's
I can come out and eat.
It's a big deal.
Well, thank you. We wish you the best of luck always.
Thank you. Thanks for coming
keep
in.
up the good work and never stop.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So today I started with dessert first because I can. It came out first. It's the walnut cake that's completely organic and gluten-free. It's so light and delicate, and it's got just enough sweetness. They do offer like a cream, like a whipped cream lemon flavored sauce on top, but I like it so much as is, I don't get that. And I got the bird breakfast, being at Sunbird, and they also have, I'll have to show you really quick, they have fun little things called bird turds, which is just a neat little dessert bite of honey goodness. But the bird breakfast is a couple of eggs and some bacon on bird seed bread is what I got, being gluten-free. And it's got some arugula, and it's just the right amount of flavors put together. And the amount's really good for the price. So I'll be chowing this down real quick. Behind me are some menus going on of what you can get here on a pretty much daily basis. They have a wide variety of gluten-free as well as, of course, you've heard organic and locally grown foods. So come on down when you get a chance and check it out for yourself.